It is Monday, May 27th. I woke up to a fairly beautiful morning, a lot of haze, but the sky is somewhat blue. As you can see, the haze, it's not really blue, and I walked out my door to this. So once again, the sun comes out, or tries to come out, and then this is what happens to us. The poisoning, the mass poisoning has begun. Now, if any of you people think that this is normal, you have got to be so extremely stupid, or there's something just really wrong with you. I have documented this stuff for months now. Months and months and months. And this is the same pattern. If you watch all my videos, this is the pattern. We are being poisoned. This is not the mysterious contrails. If you can videotape contrails for me, please send them to me. These are chemtrails. Geoengineering the weather. Our government and our military is poisoning us. This is not normal flight paths, people. They mark X's to joke with you. They mark these X's for you people because they think you're a joke. That you can't catch on to this. It's poison. It's poison, people. Look up chemtrails. Look up geoengineering the weather. We need your help. We have got to stop them. We have to stop them poisoning us, and we have to stop them poisoning the earth. Look up chemtrails, people. Look up geoengineering the weather. They're killing people. They're maiming people. They think you're all a joke. That you cannot catch on to this. It's May 27th. Outside Ithaca, New York. And it is a perfect weather day. After days and days of the weather being geoengineered. About a week, actually, after the last mass attack. And this weather is unbelievably perfect. And now, you saw the jets starting to attack this morning, so I wanted to show the blue sky. And then I'm going to show what is going to happen, because the mass attacks have started. And you'll see the haze. The haze, where they're spraying, starting to take over. The spraying. Spraying is starting. The haze is starting to take over. That's all spray. All that haze is spray. Poison being sprayed. That's because there's the X. Another X, I should say, and that's because they're playing with all of you people. I think this doesn't exist, so they mark you all with X's just to show us, the people that know, how stupid you all are. And you're going to watch throughout the day as this haze builds. May 27th, the assault continues. There's one there. There's one over there. There's one over there. As you can see, the sky is turning and changing. From this morning, you can see from the assaults all day that the sky is slowly changing to all haze, as I showed you this morning. But from the military assault on us, as you can see, the haze, this was This is the blue still, but it seems that they're working from over here, the haze, and the lines, and the haze now in the sky from where they're working it is, keep your eye out for this evening. It'll get worse and worse the more they do this. The more they drop their lines of poison and heavy metal, the more the sky will continue to change. May 27th at sunset, and you can see what happened today to us. Mass chemtrail attacks, and where they started, they came from this direction mostly today. This is the direction I've been filming, and this over here was what this looked like early today where I was filming. And this is the area they were concentrating on. The planes were coming from this direction and going into this direction. As you can see, now they're working over here. Mass chemtrail attacks. And this is the product of what they've done. Spray, spray, spray. And I'll do one more film tonight. Usually around this time now is when they really get busy. But it looks like they've... Oh no, they haven't taken a break. There they are over there. But this is the results I've shown you all day. I started this morning where our sky was blue. And then I showed you the attacks taking place. And I told you what would happen by the end of the day. These are not clouds, people. They're chemicals. They're chemicals sprayed out of the planes. It's poison, and they're poisoning all of us. Please go watch all my videos. You'll see the documentation daily, weekly, and monthly. The severe headaches already started. I'm nauseous has already started. Once the chemicals start falling, I start getting really sick. Chemtrails, they're killing all of us. May 27th, the end of the day. As you can see, from the extreme damage done today, how heavy the attack was on us here near Ithaca, New York. They were working from this direction. They were working from over here mostly, and now they're continuing to work over here and turn this part. They've already, as you can see, done their work on the southerly side. They were coming from that direction today. And this is where they haven't gotten complete geoengineering of the sky done yet. And this is from the work all day long that they did, dumping poisonous heavy metals and chemicals all over us. If you go back and watch all my videos, you'll see the pattern. And these are some weird ones tonight. I wonder what kind of poison is in those. Those are different. They spray and it comes out spray. It comes out like that, a thin line. And then you see he's traveling in the fatter line that was already done. And then that thin line spreads out, as you can see. He's spraying a thin line, and it spreads out. Then this line here is about 30 minutes or so old. And it spreads out into that. We are not conspiracy theorists, we are truth seekers, and this is not hard to figure out, people. Come on, I could show this to a child and they would figure out that what they're spraying starts out like this, and by the time hundreds and hundreds of flights fly over, it turns into this. Geoengineering of the weather. It's causing grand storms, it's causing tornadoes, it's causing high winds, it's causing all kinds of drought. They're playing God with the weather. Early this morning, very early, the sky was blue. You can still see some blue. And throughout the day I videotaped. And by the end of the day, this is what happens. Geoengineering the weather. Chemtrails. May 27th. They usually keep heavily assaulting into the evening and through the night. As you can see, they want a lot of damage done. We want a lot of damage done today because the sun and the weather was pure perfection. And now, as we watch the day go by, this is what happens to it from them. I swore I have chemtrail and post-traumatic stress now from these things. If I had a better camera, I could really get pictures of them. But those little lines they spray, come on now, come on people, those little lines expand. The little lines they spray, they expand. There's one that's getting fatter there, it's getting fatter, and then there, it's getting fatter. Depends on how long the spray has been up there to expand. There, down below, that's a smaller one they just did. There's the smaller one that they just did. And then it expands a little more and a little more. And eventually it covers the whole sky. Until we have mass destruction like that over there. Until it turns into just coverage. Pure chemical coverage. And you're sick, you get sick once. This is a very, very heavy spray area, so once the chemicals build up in your system, then you start getting sick from it. You get nauseated and you get constant sinus from it. You get dizzy, your ears ring, and it's all from the poisoning that you get. As you'll look up all the poisons, you'll see how they built up in your system.